gets to return to Nigeria. So we'll get to hear more. We'll get to hear more information concerning this when we speak with Dapo Shotiminu right here on the show. We'll also get to find out more information that has to do with the money that I talked about. Yes, more about the FIFA COVID-19 Solidarity Fund relief. Yes, there's been talks about this Solidarity Fund relief just to help football at this point in time. We'll find out how much really will be going to women football in Nigeria. So we'll get to hear more about that. Anyway, so do well to stick around. Also, we'll be speaking with the coach of Confluence Queens. He was the coach of Ibom Angels before he decided to move to Confluence Queens. Talking about Coach Ogbunda White. We'll have him right here on the show. We'll get to speak with him and find out some more also. We'll give you information also about our Super Falcons players and how they are doing on the foreign scene. All of this will be coming your way right here on the Lunch Sports Women. So we'll quickly pay the bills. After that, we'll connect with Dapo Shotiminu.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9.
Hey you! I have an offer you love to hear. You can get 1 gigabyte and 500 naira airtime on every new 9 mobile SIM for free. Buy a new 9 mobile SIM, activate it, and get 1 gigabyte data with 500 naira airtime instantly upon your first recharge. You also get to enjoy up to 100% bonus on every monthly data plan purchased for the next 12 months. Don't wait one more second. Visit the nearest 9 mobile sales point. Get that SIM and come over to the good side of life.
Mobile. This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9, Brunner FM.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Still your champion style, and of course we're still right here giving you updates on the ladies right here on the Lunch Sports Women. So straight up we will go get some information about the Nigeria Women Football League, and of course we have the man who is in charge of the media team for the NWFL. We have Dapo Shotiminu on the line. You're very welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon again.
Yes, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we just want to get update and a brief on how the video conference happened yesterday between the NWFL chairperson and the club's chairman.
Yeah. That was that. The meeting was held yesterday, and it was a very successful one for everybody left. Very, very happy. And as it were, the most important news yesterday was that this season's league, the 2019-2020 league season, will crack, not just in the Premier League, but the nationwide and the championship. Talking about the Division 1 and amateur, and even the Premier League as well. So there won't be any league for 2019-2020. So instead, we will start preparing for the 2020-2021 season.
Okay.
But because, as regards the health of the players, we don't have to put anybody in jeopardy. And we could see just last week there was even a controversy at Ibom Angels. Players were asked to go home. You can't just keep staying in camp and match up to in two. And we are not playing any football. They go and play with the family when they resume. Call everybody back to camp. So we don't want such controversies to continue. We don't want to keep any of the clubs, the players, their family members in any form of suspense. So all the players, we actually informed everybody yesterday in that facility that there won't be a 2019-2020 season. They are going to concentrate for 2020-2021
season.
So basically, and we also don't know when the federal government will lift the league, on sports competition, on sports activities. Yeah, so we don't know if it's going to be lifted in October, November, or even in December. So that we won't be running into the confusion of running 2019-2020 together with 2020-2021. So the best bet was just cap that the one for 2019 and continue to prepare for 2020 and 2021. So that was the basic information passed on to the club and the managers yesterday And also the issue of the most popular situation in women's football in Africa now, CAF Women's Champions League was discussed, and all the major clubs in Nigeria were actually told to prepare and get the bid for Nigeria. Nigeria, when it comes to women's football, we are number one in the continent, and that is at the national team level. We also want to be number one in the continent at the club level. So all the things have actually been briefed on what I want to do, how to get your coaches ready.
Yeah.
To tell them, let your coaches get a special coaches, where the players also put themselves in the best condition when the teams actually start. And the one that actually put files on the status of all the club chairmen and the managers present in that virtual meeting was the issue of the release from FIFA. The COVID-19 relief from FIFA.
Yes.
The Nigerian Football Federation has $500,000 to be now to share the clubs in Nigeria. Women's clubs in Nigeria will also be the part and parcel of that. They are also going to be the beneficiary of that. And,
so there will be a breakdown of that.
Yes, and the breakdown will make profit to everybody.
Okay.
Then I'm not hearing news the club owners now, they are all together. There is no controversy, there is no disagreement among the club owners any longer. They are all one now. You can see the chairman committee was absolutely the chairman of Conference Queen. At the point it was at loggerheads with other club owners, but now that has all been resolved and everybody, they are all together now.
We do understand that the chairperson, Daisha Falude, is very delighted that the CAF Champions League will get started next year, and also urged the teams to make sure that they try to win the inaugural one.
Yes, he's very, very delighted, and you can recall he made mention of the CAF Women's Champions League 2 seasons ago at the finals of the Nigerians and Women's Premier League.
That's right.
At the Agege Stadium 2 years ago, and today, 2 years ahead, we are having the actualization of the Women's CAF Champions League. So it's going to flag up next year, and the next CAF Congress, that will be what is going to be on the front corner, the main discussion at that Congress. And we're very happy about that. We're very happy that at least when we have the CAF Champions League, we're going to definitely improve on all the African teams. I'm talking about the national team level.
Yes.
If you are playing at that level, if you're playing at that level at the club level, it's going to trickle down. Development is going to trickle down to the various national teams. And we can start doing better than what we're doing at the World Cup level, talking about Africa.
It will mean an all-round development of the game in Africa when they meet the world.
Yes, it is. Not just Nigeria, because as you know, Nigeria they are the leaders in Africa. So when the development trickles down, Nigeria will benefit so also the other countries. And as you know, we are not only the top women's sport playing countries in Africa. We also have Ghana, Cameroon, and also Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah.
Equatorial Guinea, I think there was 2010, the Nigeria is the African champion, and women's championship. But by and large, the development is going to work on all the African countries. At the club level, then basically also at the national team level. So we are very happy that what we have actually been dreaming of in the last 4 or 5 years will actually come to fruition. So it's a very welcome development for the Nigerian Women's Football League, headed by Aisha Falude.
Also, can you confirm, we also hear one of the decisions made at the meeting was also a straight league for 2020-2021 season?
Yes, a straight league this time is not going to be the way it was. So now you have to play straight league. There won't be any division, there won't be any grouping. So there is likelihood for a fresh draw to be done for all the clubs in the Premier League. There will be a fresh draw that will put up. So it won't be Group A and Group B any longer. It will be what the same will experience in Nigerian Professional Football League. strictly. You are going to play the number of matches you are supposed to play. Just to, ahead of the Cup Women's Champions League, just to check our clubs, just to get them ready and prepare them for the higher standard. So it's not for any other thing. The clubs themselves, they're clamoring for a state league. We don't want to play with this. We want to play around the country. But at the same time, we also have to look, at funding, because you know now that the NWFL wants to obtain resource indemnity on like what used to be the state some years back, and that has been very, very successful. But it also needs, to be on top of your game when you're playing a state league, and now I'm sure now that has been resolved. The NWFL can actually withstand the financial, weight coming from, paying resource indemnity for all the matches that are going to be played on state league. As well as come 2020, 2021.
I think it's also essential since the CAF Women's Champions League will start of 2021. It will also ensure that the players are not match rusty. They will also be in the thick of things when the competition starts. Yes,
and that's why there's a need for all the clubs to ensure their coaches go through refresher courses. The players also in their various areas, in their various homes, they should not just be sleeping and waking up. They should also be doing one or two exercises on their own just to get themselves ready, and put them in the best shape. So bottom line is Nigeria wants to do well, and when the CAF Champions League starts, Nigeria want to be the flagship. We want to be the country that will produce the first club now that wins, the CAF Women's Champions League.
That's right. All right, thank you so much for being right here on the show. We appreciate you, Mr. Dapo Shotiminu. Nice to speak with you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you for shedding more light on decisions reached from the meeting.
All right.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Hey you! I have an offer you love to hear. You can get 1 gigabyte and 500 naira airtime on every new 9 mobile SIM for free. Buy a new 9 mobile SIM, activate it, and get 1 gigabyte data with 500 naira airtime instantly upon your first recharge. You also get to enjoy up to 100% bonus on every monthly data plan purchased for the next 12 months. Don't wait one more second. Visit the nearest 9 mobile sales point. Get that SIM and come over to the good side of life.
Mobile. This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Still your champions dial is still the Lunch Sports Women. And of course, you just heard from Dapo Shotiminu, just giving us more information. So the NWFL from next season, 2020-2021 season, will revert to the straight league. Before now, it had always been the usual couple of games, maybe 8 games or 4 games that will be played in the season. And this time, it's going to be the usual, yes, the normal format that the NWFL Premiership is going to adopt for the 2020-2021. Just like I mentioned, I think this will be good because the competition just got even more stiffer, because at the moment we have the CAF Women's Champions League to actually look forward to, and so it is important that the chairman, the club owners chairman, and of course the chairperson of the NWFL decided that they will have a normal league. I know it's financially not easy, but it will be the best decision to actually make the league stronger, especially when they come up against other oppositions in Africa. And aside from that, also, you also heard from Dapo Shotiminu, who was also talking about the fact that the new season will be starting, but they do not know when. They will have to wait until the federal government actually makes the decision to ensure that protocols are put down so that sporting activities can resume. So we'll have to wait for the federal government on that one. Also talked about the decisions reached concerning the COVID-19 Solidarity Fund award relief to the Confederation and National Association with specific reference to $500,000 to each national association for women football development. And of course, they say they will find out. It is actually the prerogative of the Nigeria Football Federation, the prerogative of the NFF, to actually determine the breakdown of this $500,000. Yes, you heard it also from Dr. Shotimino. All right, so we would also be speaking with Coach Obunda White shortly, but in the meantime, we're still giving you more information, yes, going on with the ladies right about now. Also, moving on from there, let's let you know that the boss of Robo Queens, yes, he's actually delighted with the CAF Women Champions League that will be getting started from next season, and has also said that it will be a very good thing that they will finally be getting started with this competition, as it is actually needed at this point in time to improve African football, and says it's a good decision by CAF that will be coming up. Also, let's let you in on this. Someone has actually joined up with her new site, talking about Tochi Kuolue. She's actually going to be joining up with Evelyn Waboku, who is right there at Pozwal Benze. And of course, Tochi Kuolue, he's going to be joining up with a Nigerian right there, as of course she has left the NWFL and gone for pastures new. Anyway, we'll take a short break real quick, and of course, right after that, we'll get to connect with Obunda White so that we can give you more information right here on your champion style. Right after we pay those bills, we will get to hear from Obunda White.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Hey you! I have an offer you love to hear. You can get 1 gigabyte and 500 naira airtime on every new 9 mobile SIM for free. Buy a new 9 mobile SIM, activate it, and get 1 gigabyte data with 500 naira airtime instantly upon your first recharge. You also get to enjoy up to 100% bonus on every monthly data plan purchased for the next 12 months. Don't wait one more second. Visit the nearest 9 mobile sales point. Get that SIM and come over to the good side of life.
Mobile. This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. It's your champion style, and it's the Lunch Sports Women right here. And we're taking a look at quite a lot. We'll be going straight up to Port Harcourt, where we'll be speaking with the coach of Confluence Queens. Yes, we have him on the line, just like I mentioned before. Coach Obunda White, how do you do? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, I'm fine.
Yes, how are things with you in Port Harcourt?
Yeah, so far so good. As I would say things are moving fine, no problem so far.
All right. And let's take a look at how things have been in this pandemic for you as a coach.
Yeah, I will say it has not been easy because by this period of the year, we are supposed to be in our various club traveling all to our match centers, but I would say it has been a hectic staying at home because I've not been used to staying at home all this for the past 4 months staying at home, so it has not been easy because we are supposed to be on our post now. It has not been easy staying idle, doing nothing.
Wow.
Just waking up every morning, eat, go back to sleep. Going nowhere to go to.
Not easy at all, not easy. So you've been checking up on your players also?
Yeah, I've been checking up on the players, though most of them have gone home, like I said, because we are not sure when the league is going to start.
Yes.
But we'll still keep in touch, we'll talk.
So according to a decision that was reached in the video conference by the NWFL, they decided to scrap this season. The decision was made just yesterday in the 3 tiers of women football for the sake of protecting the health of players and officials. The league will not resume until after they've gotten approval and given protocol for resumption of sporting activities in Nigeria.
Yeah, I will say it is a good one from the NWFL for them to cancel the 2019-2020 Women League, because bear in mind that their intention is just for our own, is for our safety and for the protection of the players. So I think it was a good decision they took there. Bear in mind that we are still waiting and ensuring and praying that the pandemic at least comes to an end soon. And talking about this thing reached yesterday, I think it was a good one. It was a good one, but we are sure that on what may, by the grace of God, I think we are starting with the league is going to kick off this year, definitely, maybe 2020 to 2021 for sure. We are sure it's going to kick off this season, this year.
Another decision that was reached in the visual meeting is that there would be a straight league once they resume 2020-2021 season.
Yeah, I think it was a good one for the league board, because this is what we, the coaches and the players, have been clamoring for a very long time now, for us to go into a straight league, because this is going to go a long way ensuring that the league becomes competitive, because you have a lot of matches to play. Unlike when we play just 4 matches and the season ends. Most of our sponsors are not even happy that we are playing 4 matches. By the end of the day, we'll go home, and by the end of the day, we, the coaches, we don't achieve anything. The players don't achieve anything, because most of the signed players, by the end of the day, end up using just few of them, and some people will be grumbling. So that with the straight league, I think everybody in the team has to be utilized. Everybody's going to play. Everybody's going to have a playing time, and the league will become more competitive, and the players will even get more financially and tactically in the aspect of the game too.
Okay, what were the things that actually stopped the growth or reduced the growth and development of women football when we were playing a different format?
Yeah, I think because then the league we don't have much matches to play, and since we don't have much matches to play, before you know, the league is over. Just a space of 2-3 months, the league is over. So I don't think that one. I think it didn't help the league to grow. I didn't help with the players in the team to grow. So I think the bridge league didn't help the female football in Nigeria to grow at all. So I think with this new trend now of the straight league, things is going to improve.
Okay.
On the women league.
Yeah, since we're talking about the cancellation of the league for this season, also something else was cancelled on the continent, and that is the African Women Cup of Nations some weeks back. What do you make of the cancellation? Azizat Oshola believes that CAF should have paid more attention to women football. If it were probably the male version, they would not have cancelled it. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I think I have to fault CAF for the cancellation of the women Nations Cup, because if they are doing, as long as the main own is still on existence, so what I was thinking CAF would have done is to maybe give it a postponement. Give it a postponement, maybe in a space of maybe 5-6 months time, maybe say, okay, we are going to play. Let's see how the situation of the African nations in terms of the pandemic is. Then we can play, but for them to go and apply cancellation, I don't think it is good, because it goes a long way in telling them how the women football has been neglected at the country level, then come to the African level again. So it doesn't take good of the women football at all. It doesn't take good of CAF in the aspect of how the women league has been regarded in Africa.
Well, would it have really been easy to get another country as host? Don't forget they also had host issues.
Yes, in this aspect now, I think CAF, getting a country to host the competition wouldn't have been a difficult one. But in terms of, because CAF would have said, okay, like South Africa, they have the stadium to at least take up this competition. Egypt, people like Egypt, they are always ready. They have the equipment to handle the AWC. So what I think CAF would have done is to say, okay, this people, you have the facility. Let's come in and finance it financially. Let's come in and give those countries financial support there and let them provide the facilities. If that have done, I think it would have been easy for us to go ahead, for them to go ahead and still host the AWC. Bear in mind that most countries that are supposed to host the competition have pulled out of the hosting. So that people like South Africa and Egypt, even Tunisia, they have these facilities always ready. 24 hours from year to year. So I think CAF would have financially supported those countries and give them the hosting right, and the competition will be held, and by the end of the day, everybody will be happy about it.
Wow. Okay, also another decision that was reached was the CAF Women Champions League that is set to start off next year. How did you see this? A lot of people feel that it should have started long before now. Some people say it's the right step in the right direction. Some say maybe it's too early.
Yeah, I will start by saying it is better late than never. Because, and I will say that I'm very, very happy for the CAF Women Department to give out the CAF Women Champions League. At least by doing this, it will go a long way in improving the Women League in Nigeria and the football generally in Africa. Bear in mind that most clubs now will want to be at the competition at the CAF Champions League next season. So every club is going to buckle up to ensure they are the first, because the first clubs have to be there is going to make a history for the country. So everybody, it will go a long way. This CAF Champions League will go a long way in ensuring that club side now becomes competitive. And the government now will show more interest, because why I say government will show more interest, because I can remember my previous club where I was before.
Okay.
When before I changed to where I am now. By the time you go to request for money for us to travel for a match, they will tell you, why people disturbing me? This is a 2 months match. You don't play me continental. You don't do any of this. Why people disturbing me? So with this trend of this competition now, we have an African competition to compete next season. I will tell you that most government, most states now will even come more harder with financial support to ensure that their clubs have the opportunity of qualifying and representing Nigeria in the Champions League next season. So it's a good one for Africa. It's going for Nigeria. It's going to improve our league. It's going to make the players work very hard. And by so doing, with this Champions League, that is going to give exposure to African players. And within Africa, Nigerian players will be living from African club to African club, not just only Europe. So I think it's a good one for Nigeria and Africa as a whole.
But our clubs in the NWFL, are they prepared for this financially?
Yes, I would say they are prepared financially. But see, don't forget what is happening. Maybe some people don't like paying their players' money. It's not as if the government is not bringing this money. The governors are bringing out this money. It just have to do with maybe people managing. They try to portray the government as maybe they're not bringing money. They are bringing money. So I don't see any of the, most especially any of the government teams that cannot be able to sponsor in the Champions League. They will be able, because even the money the government is bringing out now will be enough. But then they will be able to bring, because people at the helm of affair, this is an avenue for them to even make more money for themselves. Because the budget, maybe if they have a budget of 50,000 before, with this new trend now, they're going to bring a budget of 100,000 naira. And if their team happen to qualify from the Champions League, it is an advantage in terms of finance for both the players and for both those at the helm of affairs. So I think it's a very good thing for Nigeria and those running sports in Nigeria that will be playing Women Champions League next season.
Let's take a look at the format. CAF say that they will relay to everyone the kind of formats they will be using for the CAF Women's Champions League. Which do you think will be best? Because I also spoke with a journalist in Ghana, and she was saying that even for the two sections of the league, because they have a northern and southern side when they play their league. She said that even for those in the north to travel to those in the south, it is so hard. They're not financially buoyant, so it's going to be very tough for teams in Ghana to even who might qualify for the competition to be able to travel to different countries in Africa to actually play Champions League. What do you think should be the best way, given this new level that CAF is trying to take women football to? What kind of formats should they use? A competition or a tournament kind of format, or the usual Champions League format?
Well, for now, I don't know what CAF have in mind. Rather, but they give us an insight that soon they will come out with a format. But I think for a start, they should just make it a competition where all the qualifiers will meet at a particular center and go ahead and play and see who qualifies, who wins the trophy. I think just for a start. Then after that, they can look for a way. When they see that most of this country now, most of these club sides in Africa can be able to meet up, traveling within country to play. Then they can go ahead. But for now, I would say let them just make it a competition where all the representatives of the club side from various countries meet at a particular point and play for now. I think by so doing, it will give them an insight on what to do next.
Okay. The head of women football, talking about Aisha Falode, who is the chairperson of Nigeria Women Football League. She wants a Nigerian team at the inaugural CAF Women's Champions League to win it. Do you think we have what it takes?
Yes, we have all it takes. Because if you come to think about in female football in Africa, the league, I think Nigeria is the best so far. If not because of the financial aspect of the football or in Nigerian concept here, I don't think we have to compete with most of the European club side in terms of play. So I think Nigeria will have very good chances of winning the trophy because most clubs here in Nigeria have better players, and here in Nigeria we have better players, and most of the clubs here, most of the top clubs here have better players that can be able to win the league and go ahead to represent Nigeria in Africa, then go ahead and get the trophy for the first time for Nigeria. So definitely the club side from Nigeria is going to win it for the first time.
Let's also take a look at what things are like right now. How do you think the pandemic will affect football going forward, women football going forward in the world?
I think it will reduce much of the glamour for the football for now because most clubs, most countries are yet to resume. And since they are yet to resume, so the glamour for the game now has slowed down drastically. So that we hope that when the pandemic is over, things is going to improve. For now, no. It really brought down the glamour for the football all around the world.
As a coach who has actually charged teams, different teams, the Ibom Angels, Confluence Queens now, in the face of everything that you've actually had to face, in every situation, you've played in front of fans. How will it be going forward with this new normal, having to play games without fans?
Well, it's going to be a problem in the sense that, like I already said before, the glamour will not be there. The glamour will not be there because whatever you are playing for the fans to see you, to see how how players display their skills. So, but when the fans are not there, the glamour will not be there. But there is nothing we can do about it for now. The league definitely have to go on when the time comes without the support, without the fans. But the glamour will not be there when the fans are not there.
Okay, so what do you do with your time?
Yeah, I think I would say for now I'm relaxing because don't forget that 2 weeks back we had a La Liga training course for the Nigerian Women League coaches, and it was a good one. So I think after that, I think we are trying to see what we learn from those La Liga coaches back in Spain. So I think we are still trying to learn more, going through books and read and prepare yourself ahead of time what we are going to do when the league kicks off soon.
All right, no problem. I hope also that the government in Kogi has been paying salaries regularly.
The government in Kogi have been paying salaries. I think for the past 3 months now, they even took us unawares.
Wow. For
the past 3 months that they took us unawares. I think by 22nd, 23rd, 24th of every month now we receive our salary. So
that's good.
We are very happy about that. They don't delay in terms of payment.
That's very good.
So the least we should get our salary is on 25th of every month. If not 22nd, 23rd, our salary is there.
Wow. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah. All right. It's been a delight speaking with you on the show, Ogbonda White.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Coach, and keep staying safe.
Yeah, amen.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brunner FM.
Hey you! I have an offer you love to hear. You can get 1 gigabyte and 500 naira airtime on every new 9 mobile SIM for free. Buy a new 9 mobile SIM, activate it, and get 1 gigabyte data with 500 naira airtime instantly upon your first recharge. You also get to enjoy up to 100% bonus on every monthly data plan purchased for the next 12 months. Don't wait one more second. Visit the nearest 9 mobile sales point. Get that SIM and come over to the good side of life.
Mobile.
Hello, sports fans. With the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, it is important that we take preventive measures to avoid the spread of this virus and even reduce the risk of being infected. Here are a few tips on what you have to do. Clean hands frequently with alcohol-based hand sanitizers or soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Cover nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing with a tissue or flexed elbow. Avoid close contact. Stay at least 2 meters away from anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Self-isolate for at least 14 days if you have recently been to a country at high risk of the virus. If you notice fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, call the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC's toll-free number immediately. 0800-97000010. Again, that's 0800-97000010. Or send a text message to 080-9955-5577. Again, send a text message to 080-9955-5577. This message is brought to you by Brilla Media.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
You're a jack of one trade,
master of one. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
jack of one trade.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, and that's the way we are going to wrap things up right here on the Lunch Sports Women. Yes, we've been speaking with Obunda White, who greatly believes it is a good thing that the CAF Women's Champions League is going to get started next season. Also said the normal league format, which of course was one of the decisions, many decisions taken after the meeting that the NWFL chairperson had with the club owners chairman. The decisions taken was to actually make sure that the new season, 2020-2021 season, is going to be the normal format. It's going to be the normal format and not the type that had been used in so many seasons past. So that is good. And also we told you earlier that the 2019 season has been cancelled. Yes, it's been cancelled. So we have to look forward to the 2020-2021 season. And that's the way we wrap things up. Time is not our friend. We appreciate you for listening. And of course, more will still come your way. I am Oge Chukwukama Owo. Thank you so much to Judo Boji. And of course, thank you also to Josh and FJ and of course Baba Femi Raji. I am the Sports Amazon. More coming up. You've got Global Sports Update on the flip side.